chat.
Fucking God. Maybe you are Ricada levels.
Well, I just haven't plugged it in and set it up. What do you want?
You are Ricada levels, dude.
That's not Ricada level. Ricada level, like even after he set it up, he would have an issue with it. I haven't set it up yet.
Nah, man. This is like Jablinski games.
Oh,
Ooh.
by the way, um, I have I now have Death Stranding.
Nice.
Ah,
How is
that
it?
shit cracks.
It's pretty fun actually.
I want to get it, but Pokemon comes out Thursday, so I'm picking that up.
Nice.
I
But
don't have the money.
I heard it's the Rossest game.
Racist game.
Yeah,
Pokemon or Death Stranding?
Death Stranding.
Why is that racist?
That Kojima's a Rossist.
Why?
I don't know. It's just
What's the supporting evidence to prove that?
I haven't watched anything on it, but apparently everybody's like Kojima's all for Trump and he's a Rossist, and I'm just like,
Okay, hold on.
how how
Literally,
high,
the president of the United States is a female when you start the game. How is that pro-Trump?
right?
Like,
But you know those lane of people, the common sense escapes them.
he-
I'm gonna be real though. If I had the money, if I had to choose between one or the other, I probably would have ended up going with Death Stranding. Mainly because I am not that happy with the new Pokemon game.
I have people I can play it with though, so
Yeah. Well, that and also it heads online, so you can just kick people's asses online as well.
fucking right now. Death Stranding is it like designed to be a horror or a survival? What kind of game genre does it
Pizza
fall under?
time.
What?
it's kind of like a adventure horror.
Yeah, because I was like, it's Kojima, so I know there's horror in there.
No. Just to give you your main answer, I'm just gonna sum it up in one GIF.
Oh boy.
Cause apparently you have to like deliver like a bunch of shit. So people have called it pizza time, the video game.
Yeah.
Puree.
So essentially, what you do is you travel from one point to another, and you have to find you have to plan your own path. So like,
Yeah.
it's not like it's a linear path that you take. You can go to the left, you can go to the right, you can go straight. But going straight means you have to carry a lot of equipment to be able to pass over the mountains and get down the mountains and shit. Or if you go left, there might already be stuff that people have placed down that can help you get there. Shit like that.
Now these
Now,
things that people place down, are they other players that place
yeah,
them down?
these are other players. I mean, I think there are NPC placed shit so that like you can see that things are already there to start.
Huh.
But it's also set up to where if you pass through an
It's already
area you've already gone through, then
yeah.
what'll happen is you'll also be linked to everybody else's stuff that they put down.
Well,
So
apparently people are complaining already about it, saying that it's too difficult of a game,
it's not. I haven't died yet.
and they're like, it's too difficult because it's not a shooter.
Oh yeah, it's a
You
100% from
can
like
get
a
weapons.
walking game.
You can get weapons because it specifically states that you can fabricate weapons and equipment.
Huh. I just to be 100% honest though, I want a Tremors game.
That might be interesting. But so now while you're also traveling from point A to point B, you'll also end up running into or you'll end up
Norman
finding
Fetus.
no, you'll end up finding stuff that other people have dropped
Oh,
on
that's
their
cool.
travels, and it's like they might have either dropped it because they um
Didn't need it.
well because it probably because it was too heavy. Like
Okay.
there are situations where like you'll find like barrels of shit which is like weighs like 60 kilograms and whatnot, and so
Yeah.
you have a weight limit, and if you exceed that weight limit, then you are basically unable to move. On top
Okay.
of that, you have a limited stamina, and your boots will wear and tear and shit like that. So you have
Oh,
to keep
that's
all this stuff in mind.
Also, happy birthday, Skyrim. I'll please start Howard.
Where's my happy birthday?
Is it your birthday, dude?
It was 3 days ago.
Well, I
Did
didn't know
you
that.
tell anyone?
Yeah, you,
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
everybody already
you-
knew. I've known you guys for over a year, or at least some of you.
You never
I
told
didn't
me.
know.
yeah. I didn't know either. I mean,
So
it's not like you were. I mean, after all, you were rarely in the games anyway.
Wait, sorry. Jeez. Now you just make me feel bad.
Your choices were bad, and you should feel bad.
But then on top of that, there are also enemy people that you'll find called Mule, and they will try to attack you and take your equipment. You can hide from them, but they can ping your the stuff that you're carrying, so
Huh.
they can find out the general location of where you are. So if you do hide from them, you have to move shortly after you hide from them once they pass you by, so that you can sit there and escape them.
Or once you get far enough in the game, you fabricate a gun and shoot them in the face.
Maybe I haven't actually gotten to the point where I can fabricate weapons yet, so I
Dad,
don't
just
know
go
what
down the river.
what
Thanks to
what
the
weapons
power.
are available.
Just
Um,
go to swim down the river with the thanks of the power of Conan O'Brien.
Actually, that is a thing where when you are coming up to a river, um, you sit there and lose stamina very fast. And if you
Mm-hmm.
run out of stamina when you're trying to cross a river, you will literally be swept away.
Huh.
And there is a hat that you can get from Conan O'Brien himself that lets you swim like an otter.
I no, pretty sure that's not the case. You do get sunglasses though.
Oh no, that's a legitimate thing.
Oh, by the way, have you guys gotten or have you guys seen any videos regarding Norman Reedus reactions?
No.
No.
Okay, it's fucking hilarious. If you sit there and you're playing the game and you go into the private room, which happens really early in the game, he's sitting on the bed, right? And you can like move the camera around to look at different parts of his body. You can literally zoom in on his crotch, and he'll like
Uh,
cover it up.
huh.
And then if you keep zooming on his crotch, he'll cover it up again. And then the second time, he'll cover it up really big, and then he'll get up and he'll like flick you off. And then if you do
Huh.
it a fourth time after that, he'll literally like grab the camera and punch it. Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
But
God.
yeah, like that, like the sea otter thing, that's a legitimate thing for Death Stranding.
I don't believe
Yeah.
you.
You don't believe it?
Nope.
Tryman's like, I'm not trying this. Fuck you.
But by the sounds of your voice, you know, but you're just fucking with me.
Huh?
By the sounds of your voice right there, you sound like you know about it, but you're just fucking with me.
Nope. I don't believe you simply because it doesn't sound like something that would be in a Kojima game.
Sure.
Just saying.
Yeah, yeah, because Kojima's a very serious man that doesn't
Nope.
add weird shit.
I didn't say he was a serious man. I said it doesn't sound like something that would be in a Kojima game.
Well, it's in there.
Okay.
Like, he got.
I will
Conan
listen to it with extreme skepticism.
Okay, so
He
I
got
did.
Conan O'Brien.
I Google searched it. The location of the Otter Hat, Conan O'Brien's character, can be found at his shelter northwest of South Knot City. You can't go there till chapter 3.
Which I'm not at. I'm at chapter 1.
Yeah.
It does allow you to move around much better in deeper water.
Okay, that's not the same as swimming like an otter.
Oh no, you swim like an otter. So like when you have it on, it basically gives you a boost, and you swim like an otter.
Probably changes
I-
your swim animation.
I don't
Basically,
believe you.
yes.
That's weird. I mean, I haven't really swam in the game yet, so I've only crossed rivers and placed ladders over rivers. But one thing, by the way, I wanted to mention to you guys, I was asked to work next Monday night.
How dare you?
Yes, how dare.
So possibly another 2-week hiatus.
Possibly, or we can try moving the time that we start. I would have to end about 9 o'clock so I can get ready for work to leave at 9:30
Okay.
though. So we could try doing that, but that's up to you guys if you guys think it's worth it. Because I know that Sobek still has a, or I think he still has a limitation on his time that he can start
On Monday? No, I do not. I just have to wake up.
on Monday.
You
Yeah,
just have to wake up.
I just have to wake up.
Isn't that the struggles we all face?
It's my day. It's one of my days off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I am
Last time I
sure
remember
that
you had to pick up your sister or some shit.
I'm gonna
No,
be right back. I'm gonna get a drink.
All right. Well, yeah,
basketball.
we can aim for starting about 3 hours early.
let me get have a let me shoot uh
You have another game that
dragon
day.
dra- yeah, let me shoot him because we haven't been playing. Uh, but yeah, so we haven't been playing our games. So,
It's okay.
uh,
I forgive you.
but yeah, I've been watching Tremors all day. I'm on Tremors 5. God,
Actually,
they're bad. They are bad movies.
hold on. I can actually show you guys.
Also, on a happier note, Logan Paul got his ass beat when he boxed
Yeah,
KSI.
yeah.
That made me happy. And now Jake Paul wants to fight KSI.
I have little videos of some of his reactions.
But apparently, from what I heard, this Logan is leaving the boxing world now because he couldn't win.
I'm back.
Wow, what
So
a
you should
bitch.
be able to use those links to get to the video that I uploaded on Google Drive.
What video?
I took videos of different Norman Reedus reactions on the game.
He's filming Norman
Oh,
Reedus.
From my phone though, so it's like my phone on the screen, so it looks terrible I don't have a
He's filming Norman Fetus.
whatever it's called for my fucking Elgato for my fucking PlayStation.
Oh, Norman Fetus.
I'll have you know it's not Norman Fetus, it's BB.
Nolan Fetus.
Norman the Fetus.
But yeah, like also with my job, like that I'm about to do, like I'm basically gonna have to like wake up at like 6 a.m. I most likely will end up just like going to sleep around 12. It's more or less the sheer fact of I don't want to risk the fact of like staying up till like 2 because of like one like fight in a session.
Right, yeah, no, I get it.
But to be fair, like usually our things usually end around like 12:30, so
True.
it's just I just want to give up ahead of time just so like if we have to prepare for such occasion that I have to leave the campaign.
Yeah.
That way I'm not like, bye guys.
Checkers, no, come back.
Bye.
Before
Doesn't
he makes before he makes his exit, he just pisses off a bunch of NPCs, and we have to deal with the shit. What happened to this character? Yeah, he. I'm looking for so and so. Yeah, he died. Yeah.
it's like it's more or less the fact of like we I, I get killed, No, it looks like I killed myself, and we just make an entire Epstein's joke about it.
No, there's no way he hung himself.
That's the way he hung himself. He probably did a kick way, but
You
I'm
see
pretty sure it was himself.
how he hanged himself was by his tail. So yeah, we're not sure if he's completely dead.
He's only partially dead.
Yeah.
I mean, he kind of always was. He was a tiefling, and they're kind of always partially dead.
He
Don't
does
matter.
joke a
No one
lot.
liked him.
I'm dead on the inside. Oh. Ooh.
How dead am I inside? Typical millennial type of dead in the
How
inside.
dead are you? How dead are you on the inside? About an Epstein.
Try. I dare you to make this your profile picture.
No.
Damn.
But yeah, in regards to some more stuff that occurs in the thing too, in the game, you are supposed to like avoid rain because there's like some chemical in the air that will literally like eat away at the containers that you're carrying
Acid
from
rain,
the
got
rain.
it.
Essentially,
Acid
um,
rain.
It kind of does sound
Some-
like
you
acid
don't.
rain.
Yeah,
some-
you
some-
don't. Well, it's actually worse because acid rain technically isn't acid. It's just it's bad for the environment. So it would
Some
like
say dry, but others
but
feel
but what
the
happens is that
acid
if you
rain.
actually have a touch of skin, you actually start to like melt the skin and shit. So it's literally like acid. um. So when it starts raining, you're supposed to find like a cave and shit
Ah,
to wait out the rain. Alternatively, you can also try to just walk through it. Um, it just damages the container a lot, which makes it so that the stuff inside the container gets damaged much more
you know,
easily if you fall over.
it kind of feels like this is what Kojima is like. Kojima's way of saying, "Hey guys, remember Metal Gear Survive?
Nope.
Yeah, have my take on it." Makes it like entire much more trippier than just average zombie game.
Like it makes it an actual survival game.
Yeah, the actual Metal Gear Survival
And then of
made it.
course there's also the occasional BTs that end up showing up, which you
What
have
are
to try to.
BTs?
Those are those like ghost thingies.
Ah,
That's what they're called in the game, is BTs. And you can't see them with the naked eye. You need
you
to
gotta put clothes on your eyes.
no. You need to use the BB baby to be able to see them.
You gotta use Norman Fetus. I got it.
Its name is BB.
It's Norman Fetus, dude. Like,
It's
I'm
BB.
sorry.
It's BB. Um,
Norman Fetus.
and then you have to try to avoid them, otherwise get dragged down to hell or some shit, or dragged to the underworld or something like that. It hasn't
Oh,
happened to me yet, with the exception of
so
the
just get
the forced one.
so just get drugged to work. Got it.
Because they force you to do it once for the story progression, and then after that you can skip it by like bypassing everything. So I haven't actually gotten caught by him yet.
It's coming.
I mean, it might happen again for story reasons at a later point, but I haven't gotten there. And so and also my BB baby went through antitoxemia or whatever it's called, or autotoxemia I think it's called, which is where you overuse the baby. Because I didn't realize that was a thing until after I was like walking through the freaking field of BTs and shit, and then when I was like constantly pressing the button to make them appear visually, it kept I would see them, and then I'd be like, okay, I have to walk this way, and then I would hit it again to be like, is there any in front of me? And then eventually when I kept doing that, the baby went dead. I was like,
No.
oh shit, I don't have any way to see them now. Luckily, that was until I was already almost out of the fucking minefield.
Well, not that hearing about Death Stranding isn't fun.
Right, we have a game to play, don't we?
Yeah.
Let's have our
Yeah.
own walking simulator. Come on, guys.
Oh, we're playing. Oh, we're gonna be playing. Fucking.
Well, that's it for the
Firewatch.
session
Road Rage.
today.
Fine. We're gonna watch. We're gonna play the D&D version of Firewatch. Remember that game?
Nope.
Exactly.
Where do we leave off? And why isn't? Oh, wait, hold on. That's actually my fault. I was gonna say, why isn't anybody in the roll 20? But I probably
We
need to
are.
refresh.
We are. You're not.
I need to refresh. Well, on my end, it was still up from last week, so I was like
Oh.
alone and nobody else was in there.
Well, that's just how life is sometimes.
I feel lonely.
Oh, darkness, my old friend.
We were never
I
friends.
come to work with you again.
That'd be weird. Just hello, darkness, my old friend. We were never friends.
Even the darkness doesn't like you.
Darkness just recedes from you.
Just like
What was my favorite one? It was maybe if
Hmm.
I fall in love with my demons, they'll leave me too.
My thing is all blurry. There it is. No, it's not. As soon as I say it. Where did we leave off last time?
I don't know.
I believe we were just getting back to the village. We were gonna go check out the other generals or lieutenant's place.
Right, you
I
guys
think
had come back
we
from.
were going to go find Jizbon.
Yeah,
You guys were coming back from meeting one of them, I think.
yeah.
Yeah. It was the last general. It was like the
The
no.
blacksmith.
It was
You okay over there, Sobek? You're not dying, are you?
it was either Thelma or De Leon. No, it wasn't Thelma because you guys found Thelma. It was De Leon. It was De Leon.
The
Delion?
lion.
Delion?
Yes, that one. De Leon. The
Delion.
one who was in the forest who snuck up on us and we're like shit.
No, it was a field.
Okay, a field.
There was a tree. It was a palm tree. It was by itself.
Well,
Oh yeah, that's right. She came like just out of like the bottom near it.
Yeah.
just more
like-
signs that say "Don't fuck with us."
It just like cracks open. It's like you got the goods.
You got the fetus.
You got the pizza?
Got my pizza. Yes, fucking. It's a ninja troll that comes out. It's like, hey man, you got my pizza? I get the money.
Just drop it down to the sewers, man.
Yeah.
If 30 minutes or is free, never pay for a late pizza.
Yeah, it's like always forgive, but never forgive a late pizza. Never pay for a late pizza.
I'm glad I wasn't by myself when I was referencing fucking Ninja Turtles.
I think no one here would never like not pass up a good old Ninja Turtle reference.
Maybe Zans. I don't think he's actually seen all the original Ninja Turtles movies.
Wolf.
Damn.
I never watched the second one.
The second one's like the best.
Wasn't that the one where they were fighting some sort of demon or some shit?
Fucking
Uh,
what?
The
I don't
animated one.
remember.
The,
No,
like
I'm
the
talking-
2007.
I'm talking about the movies.
Yeah, the
The
2007
live
animated one.
the live action movies.
They never
I-
fought a demon in the live action.
Nah, they never did.
I mean, they fought
Well-
against Michael Bay, but
No, I remember. I because there was like some sort of like alternate dimension or some shit that they were in or something. I can't remember exactly. It's been so long since I've seen it.
The first original trilogy was Shredder, then mutated Shredder, then Shredder in feudal Japan.
which we don't talk about.
Yeah. Then there was the animated one where it's like statue demons.
Oh no, you forgot about the cartoon and the live action series.
We
No,
don't
I was
speak
talking
of
about-
the
I was
live-
talking
not the cartoon, the musical.
We don't speak of this. We don't speak of this.
No.
Then we got the Michael Bay ones, which Shredder and Krang.
I don't remember which one it was. I just remember that they were in like an alternate dimension, or either that, or it was like some sort of underground army base or some shit.
The
That's
Underdome,
usually the Krang.
the Terradome.
Yeah, Totem and
Maybe.
Krang's home world.
Krang's a dick.
That moment will in the 2003 continuity that like Shredder was a freaking Krang.
Yeah, that was dumb. But apparently, it was a good series, though. I
Oh
haven't.
yeah,
I
I
didn't watch it.
liked it. It was probably the most long running one because it expanded over 3 series.
Hmm.
Like what like the original then which was pretty good.
Hold on. Okay, okay.
Then,
You
then,
can't go talking about another fucking thing that's not D and D.
then and then there was
Tangent number
the one
3.
where they go to the future and then they go back to the past but have to go into fucking computers and we don't speak of that one either.
So yeah, you guys had run into Deleon, which was a male, not a female. That was my mistake when I introduced him as a female.
So many genders. Anyway,
And
overrated.
you guys were coming back to the you guys had gotten word about the location of I think it was Pentilus. No, yes.
I will be right back.
No, Quintinus. About Quintinus's base, I think.
Yeah, and we need still to find Gizmon's space.
So yeah.
They sound like you do something all day, Tribane.
Hmm?
Make it sound like you do something all day.
I guess fireball.
I cast fireball. Granted.
Yeah, I'm with the cult. It's not a cult. It's an organization that promotes love, and I cast fireball.
Oh.
Okay.
Fucking
we just had
players, dude.
Could you imagine an
What are you
entire
talking about?
episode?
Fireball casting in distance person?
What'd you say, Lion?
Can you imagine an entire season of King of the Hill that's just D&D?
No.
Let's be honest here. He would be Hank would be pyromancer. Propane. Gas that shit up.
Oh god. So hold on. Have you guys heard of DM of the Rings?
No.
Is that the clue for where this person is?
No.
That oh. So what do we need to go look for? I forget. I forget the entirety of last session.
This shit is fucking hilarious. Tell me when you've finished reading like the first chapter or two.
Oh god. So we were talking about the turtles. There you
Yeah.
go.
Cowabunga it is. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
The D&D players, when literally any part of their plan goes wrong, cowabunga it is.
You should also read the first chapter or so of that too.
I gotta send something to somebody here real fast.
Uh,
Do you guys, any of you guys know Warhammer 40k?
Yes,
I don't play it.
I haven't
I
played
don't
it
play it
either,
though.
but I know it.
Conrad Kurz, whenever someone forgets to use the recycle bins,
Exterminate
Cowabunga it
us.
is. Oh, always recycle, people of Nostromo. You don't piss off Conrad
But
Kurz.
anyway, D&D.
I mean, is that what we actually do? Stuff?
Wait.
Fair enough. We're the unprofessionals.
I mean, to be fair, okay, I'm waiting for you guys to tell me what you're doing. You guys are back at
Where
the
are you?
you guys are back
Yeah,
at
I
the
didn't know.
you guys are back at the camp or whatever. The place
I
where
was
all the
gonna
tents are
say,
located. The congregation.
yeah, I was trying to figure out where Gizmon's
Jizmon is.
domain is at,
Yeah, Jizmon.
or else we're going to negotiate.
Negotiate what?
The picture I just posted.
It's true. Players usually don't leave their weapons in their sheaths when they're talking to people. It's like, yeah, I take out my sword. Hey, you wanna sell me something for cheap?
And then you realize that it's a level 40 barbarian with the +5 axe.
Whoopsies.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't hit you. Yeah, you did.
Blackjack.
Does a 50 hit you? Wait, what?
Oh my god. Evil
Here
halfling
you go.
druid, our party sneak attack. That's Awakened Tree, our party. Oh my god.
Here we go. This one's for me.
All reliable.
then you can sum up the last one with you doing a sneak attack, and then possibly you wild magic doing that to our party.
A shark Pikachu.
Okay. So, but you got anything about Gizmon on your notes?
No, that's actually one other than just Jizmon.
Hold on. Rolls new cleric with low HP. How does he roll a cleric that already can resurrect the rogue?
Depending on at what level your rogue dies at. Revivify.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I feel like the only way we're gonna do that, like, figure out what Gizmon is if we actually go back.
We went back to town when I was asking
Yeah, we
around
did.
where her domain's at.
Don't.
It's dead. It's dead ninja. Just don't.
Oh my
So
god.
we just have to ask around, correct? I saw asking around.
Yeah,
What are you
Yeah.
asking?
people.
You're asking people.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
Oh,
not
we're
I
just
was-
gonna
I was-
walk around, start asking.
Actually, I was gonna go talk to the guy that was keeping it was kind of one dude, the kids, a friend's dad, the one guard that was up at the chief's tent.
Quintilis?
No, Kiesk. Kiesk is the kid in question's father.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one.
Not
Quintilis is
the friend's
the
dad.
second. Kimmer.
No, Kiesk.
I have it as Kinrick. Whatever.
It's Kies. It's Kiess.
There's too many.
It's not that difficult.
Yes.
Kiess.
That's Promosis Chimeris. Chimeris. I don't know.
Paramos?
Too much. Paramos is the next in line.
Yes, that's the candidate. His father
Yes.
is Kies, the lieutenant,
Okay.
the one that was in front of the tent when you guys spoke
Okay.
to the freaking barbarian leader.
All right.
I do not apologize for these fucking memes.
I don't know.
More. All right.
It's not that difficult. the fuck. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm stretching. Oh. So you guys are looking for Kies then?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go back to him and ask where the hell Jizbot.
I mean, it's been a couple days. Do you think he's still in the same spot?
Don't make me start Batmaning people with fucking fireball. I have wild magic. I will do this.
You will not.
No, you won't.
No.
Don't.
Just put that away.
You make another one when the wild magic rogue wants to fireball the group. Don't.
That's always a bad idea.
Um. So, are you sure? It's been a couple days. Are you sure he's still there?
I would expect
mean, it
his
doesn't
job
hurt to-
is to guard the leader, but doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Can you stop? Because making me not be able to run the game.
Provoked him from typing, like putting stuff in it.
Uh, just stop. Just stop.
Don't worry. I'll just save up a collection for the 2 weeks that we're off.
So, you guys are heading back to the tent then?
Yeah.
Okay. He is still
Yeah, I
standing
guess
there.
he is.
He's still in front of the tent. He seems alert though.
Alert.
Alert.
Okay. Okay. I guess we go up and talk to him.
Okay.
And we ask where the guy
Where is she?
Where is he?
Where's who?
Where's Jizbon? Jizbon?
Jizmon?
Mm-hmm.
I believe that she would be over at her tent, wouldn't she?
I don't, we,
We were told that she was in her domain.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, if she's in her domain, then you can head south. She should be a little to the west of south.
Live to the west.
Yeah, about 2 miles away.
also, we do have a couple questions for you. Do you Paramos had a secret pocket in his bag?
No.
Yeah. They both of the boys or the people we're looking for had a secret pocket in their bag, which most likely had something valuable. So if we know what that is, it might be easier to track them down.
Yeah, I'm unaware of it.
Did you? Was there anybody around here that really didn't care for your boy?
Not that I'm aware of.
Hmm. Between us, if I may, what is your what are your feelings on Quintinus and his daughter?
Narrows his eyes, but like, you suspect Quintinus?
Not suspect, just
No.
he seemed rather aggressive when the matter came up, and his daughter referred to your boy and his friend as cowards.
Well, Margaret wouldn't have stooped to such a strategy as stealing away my son. She would have
Yeah,
wanted
I
to face
doubt
him head on.
that. Just seems a little weird. That's all.
Yes, if there was any, I would never insinuate that your son was anything of the sort. But could there have been any reason why she would call him such a thing, other than missing out on the event?
No, can't say that there is.
Hmm.
She's a very competitive um she has a very competitive personality. She would have seen any sort of running away from the competition as cowardice.
Let's see.
Okay.
By the way, Checker Pass, why are you playing Google Chrome?
What?
Oh, okay. So like I have a thing where it's like I have it so like it shows that I'm on Google Chrome.
I know.
So that way like I can stream my like my web browser to people when I feel like it. And now he's sending me fucking memes.
That one was sent to me. I
um,
figured you would enjoy it.
He's just a bot. They don't do much.
what I oftentimes do is I'll actually set up the game that I'm playing as Google Chrome, but then I'll rename it to something like Playing with Feats.
Wow.
That's kind of hot.
So we know Trayvon has got a foot fetish.
I do actually. You
I
didn't know
have a
that?
floor fetish.
I've never hid that. I've always had a foot fetish.
Cool. For you.
Well, I can't say I've always had a foot fetish, but um, yeah, I've had a foot fetish since I was 19 at least.
Huh.
Huh. Hmm.
I think you just
Things
stunned
we
Checker
did
Pass
not
for
need to
once.
know.
I don't think I want to stay here, you guys.
What?
Che-
I don't want your
I'm,
feet.
I'm gonna head out.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
not interested in your feet, bro. Just saying.
Thank God.
Anyways, so yeah,
Oh. Hmm.
Hmm.
she would have perceived any sort of running away from the competition as cowardice.
And tell me if such actions, if someone did abduct your boy, what would be the gravity of such a situation?
Death, probably.
What do you mean by gravity?
What's gravity? He goes,
Uh,
how serious of a punishment would they receive?
Well, it depends on their intentions. If it was to murder, then it would be a significant punishment. If it was simply a temporary kidnapping, it would be a moderate one. And if it was simply a something of a lower, magnitude, it would probably not be too much of a punishment.
But interfering with these events seemed like it would be rather serious.
Yeah,
huh.
I think Zan's died.
I'm here.
he's been listening and laughing silently.
Yeah, I haven't heard any laughing coming from his
I
room.
said
I
silently.
think he's pretty much dead inside.
Silently.
Uh, hmm.
Laughing silently.
Well, thank you for your time, my friend. We will hopefully be able to finish up this investigation soon.
Looks at you. When did we become friends?
It's
I mean,
we're
never.
finding it. He goes. It's he kind of goes. It's more of a turn of phrase.
Uh huh. Fucking weirdo.
All right, well, let's go try to find Jizmon.
Yeah.
But we gotta
Uh,
make a trap, gang.
I doubt that they were kidnapped. I don't know, because it didn't seem like there was a struggle there at their tent.
Well, if they were taken in their sleep.
Have you seen how hard these people hit? Have you felt it?
I think I felt it when I saw you getting punched.
Yeah, I don't think they were taken. Maybe
Hmm.
cold feet thinking.
So what do you think?
I think we should probably try to circle back to their tent and then go find Jizmon. See if anything else is misplaced.
Very well. And
Back
I guess
to the
me and
tent.
yep. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Batman.
Nope, that's copyright. Can't do it.
Fuck, there goes the VOD.
Wait, does Twitch like support that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know.
Everybody
Huh.
supports copyright infringement.
I mean, I only said
Stupid.
Patman. You know,
Patman.
for
Yep,
Patrick.
Patman.
For Patrick.
Wear your pants off.
That's the key attack. That's his key attack. Takes off his pants. Anyways, so you guys are heading in the direction of south, a little bit west of south, and he said it was like I think what 2 miles away.
We were going back to look at the kids' tents.
Oh, I thought you were going back to Gizmon.
No. We
This
wanna
is why
take
you guys
another-
need to clearly state what you're doing.
We did.
No, I don't believe you.
Yes, we're going back to the tents first, and then we're gonna go to Jizbon, see if like we missed anything or anything else that was out of place. If anyone came back to the tent or whatever.
Okay, you guys are at the tent.
All right. So. Hmm.
I'm looking for anything like out of place from the last time we were here.
Yeah, does it look different? Like something might have been trying to cover it up, or the bag's still there?
No, nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed.
I'm gonna relook at that secret pocket on their bag.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
I'll assist them. Taking a closer look at it.
Investigation. Woo, that one.
Hell yeah! There we go.
I don't know what it is. Oh, 20.
Alrighty,
That's a 21.
that
Let's
is
go.
indeed a 21. So
Yeah, I
what
found it.
exactly are you looking for regarding the pocket?
Like seeing like what shape it is in and how big of a pocket it is. Like if it was well hidden through the bag. Or
It wasn't well hidden. It was just a small shape. You might be able to fit like some sort of jewelry in there, but there's not a whole lot of space, so you wouldn't be able to fit like a burger in there or whatever.
Since I was assisting him, is there any way I could take a look at if there's any? It's just residue or crumbs in that pocket.
Nope.
Okay. No, I can't, or no, there's not.
No, there's not.
Okay. Hmm.
huh. Huh.
Hordy, horror.
Let me see what I got. How long does 20-foot cube within a mile of the warrior area?
Does anybody have a way of seeing if there's any magic around?
No.
Nope.
but I'm gonna take I'm gonna take the pocket and let me know if I could actually do this, Trevian. I want to put a alarm spell on it.
Um, you can.
On just like the pocket,
Right.
and
Hold on. Let me
then
just double check the rules and alarm. I know you can link it to objects.
yeah, I'm not sure. I just posted it. I think it's like a door, a window, or an area within the range of like a 20-foot cube.
Duration is 8 hours.
Yeah,
You have to be within 1 mile.
yeah.
So yeah, I would allow it. But you have to still stick with the stipulations of it lasts for 8 hours and you have to be within 1 mile.
Well, it would only ping if I'm in within the 1 mile, right? But it
Right.
wouldn't go.
Right.
All right.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the stupid thing. Is there any way I want to take a look for like any like footprints or indents in the ground?
Like out there is any.
Nothing that changed since last time anyway.
I never looked for them last time.
Okay. I mean, like you do
Man, we
see
are very bad detectives.
We
you
really
you do
are.
see that there are indeed like indents and whatnot on the bottom of the tent, but I mean that the way that you can sit there and infer that is that could have easily been there before they were taken to.
Well, I was seeing if they were like more or less comparing the sizes.
To what?
Like if there were smaller ones to bigger ones.
Yes.
Ones that. Okay. Hmm.
Um,
Did we ever ask about the boy's father? Did you ever ask about who he is?
which boy? The other one? No,
The
we
one,
don't care about that one.
the one that's missing. Oh, that is the guard, right, Tribang?
There are two kids missing.
Right. There's the main kid we're looking for and his friend.
Right.
The friend is the guard's son.
No.
No.
The main kid we're looking for is his son. The other kid we really don't care about too much.
He's also missing. But yeah.
Yeah.
We weren't
not the
technically tasked.
He's not the
We weren't
important
technically
one.
tasked to find him.
He's not the important one.
He's not the important one, okay?
Hmm.
And after I'm done casting an alarm spell, I want to look over their bedding, like is it made properly and things like that? Would it be like either that or they just jumped out of it and left?
Bed is not made properly.
So it's just like jumped out and left.
You
Well,
have no idea.
That's also assuming that they make their beds.
I mean, for them to have such great power, they would have some type of discipline.
That's quite the
I believe
assumption.
I believe that's more of
Yes.
a. I believe that's more of a city person's thing. Hmm.
Well, let's do something easy. I'm I'm gonna spend the extra few minutes to make their bed, and then when we get back from Jizmon, we'll come back and see if it's unmade and stuff.
Okay.
Then we'll know if they're returning here or not.
Right.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good idea.
All right. After all that's done, we're gonna go out and
On the road again.
yeah, go to Jizmon.
Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round.
What's a bus?
It's when you have a really high level player like driving the bus to sit there and power level you.
The wheels on the cart go round and round.
um.
This is just a wonderful time.
So you guys reach the cave that you would assume anyway, is leading to Jizmon's territory.
Yep.
Yeah. Is there like any signs of
Life.
life?
There's-
Yeah.
There's plants.
You know what I meant.
Ugh.
Or
There
Is
does
there
seem to be like a tracks going into the
Into the
cave.
cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, in and out of the cave.
Yeah, I'd say. Looks goes. So back. How about you go first? I'll follow behind you.
Oh my.
Always
Oh,
me.
Damn it,
my.
Takei!
Yeah,
What'd you say?
but if it's yeah, but if there's something coming, I'm a dodge, and then you can get hit this time.
He looks goes. Don't worry, I'll be dodging right behind you.
Oh my.
Shit.
The bard's like, oh no.
Oh
let's-
my, but oh shit.
He's
Alright,
gonna
let's,
ram it right up your bard ass.
Before
Oh,
we
wait,
go
and it would be a level 2 spell. So,
before we go in, I'm gonna light up a torch and I'm gonna use one of my cantrips I don't ever use because it's crap. Control flames to just take the flame off. Just have it hovering.
Okay. As you guys head deeper into the cave, you guys lose the light from the entrance as you get a bit too deep to be able to see it, and the fire is able to illuminate perfectly well.
Oh,
But
thank
then,
God.
as you start getting deeper, it feels like the darkness encroaches in on the light produced by the flame, to
if
where it
that's the
seems
case, then I'm starting my own.
the light
uh,
starts to like kind of lose its luster.
I know. Like, you people needing lights.
Okay, why don't you get in front?
Yeah, no, basically. Alright, Bard, you get in the front. Go! He grabs him and moves him into the front.
Shit.
Now I don't remember exactly how it works in 5e, as in 3e, dark vision is a bit different. What's dark
He
vision
can-
work as in
He should only be able to see up to 60 feet and can't see
Yep.
color.
now does but does
Yeah.
it get canceled out if there is light? Because that is
No.
the case in 3.5.
No, it does not get
No.
canceled out.
Okay. So you can still see even when there's light present.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It just gives me color. I can see clearly now. The grain is gone.
So your vision is actually constricted as well, but not as much as the light that is being
Yeah.
constricted. It's constricted to half the viewing distance that you normally get.
Yeah. Thanks to your infernal heritage, you have superior vision in dark and dim conditions. You can see in dim light within 60 feet of you as if it were bright light, and darkness as if it were dim light. You can discern color in darkness, only shades of gray.
Right. So you get half that distance
Yeah.
because of the constriction of the um, view.
Yep.
But then as you get you guys are continuing forward, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys end up coming to an opening that seems to open up into the cave, but you can't see anything in front of you except for there's a seems to be a cliff right in front of your feet.
I mean,
Okay.
let's see. Okay, so there's a cave, there's a cliff. Ugh.
You can't see. It's just like a sheet of blackness like in front of you. You guys come to the end of the hallway you were kind of walking through, right?
Mhm.
And now in front of you is just a sheer cliff drop, and it doesn't seem to or the floor doesn't seem to extend along the walls of
I
this
pull out the
room.
rock that I have and drop it.
3 seconds pass, and then you hear it click.
Okay.
Well, at least it's not terminal velocity.
So it's just like a drop off, right?
3 seconds is about 90-foot drop.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. I might have a spell for this.
I'm gonna take a rock and just throw it forward, not dropping it, but throw it forward if there's anything else on the other side.
Okay, you hear it clatter in less than 3 seconds.
Well, if we want to go down, I do have the means to make sure it's safe for us.
I don't know. Let's see what we got. Well, what do you got?
I got just above game. I have Featherfall.
Okay. Well, I got jump. So we
I
can-
got plant growth. I can basically I can use plant growth to make vines.
And I have a lot of health, says the barbarian.
Just charges and jumps.
But yeah, I could potentially use plant growth as a way to like have vines for us to climb.
Oh wait, I have mold earth. I can pull it out or make steps.
Oh shit! Wait, do you have it ready for us or? do we
Yeah,
have-
it's a cantrip.
Oh shit, son.
Let me look at the just to make sure. I want to look at the details about Molder.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Target an area of loose earth. You can instantaneously excavate it and move it along the ground. Deposit it up to 5 feet away. Move it doesn't have enough force to cause damage. You cause shapes, colors, or both to appear in the dirt or stone, spelling out words, creating images, or shaping patterns. Change lasts for 1 hour. If the dirt or stone you target is on the ground, you cause it to become difficult terrain. Alternatively, you can cause the ground to become normal terrain if it is already difficult terrain. Change lasts for 1 hour. Cast a spell multiple times. You can have no more than 2 of its non-instantaneous effects active at a time, and you can dismiss such an effect as an action.
Yeah, so essentially, like what I'd be doing is creating like flat footholds. You know,
Right.
safe to, or even just a long bridge.
I don't know if you'd be able to do a long bridge. Based on the
Well-
description, it sounds like it would be limited to like 2 5-foot steps, and then the rest would be like you'd have to have everybody standing on that 5-foot step.
It
Is it-
says two, no more than 2 of its non-instantaneous. So if I'm just stretching it,
I don't know, man.
I mean, I can make it narrow and just use a fucking rope and tie it around and just fucking shimmy across.
Well, we got two options. We could either go down or maybe across, but across seems
Seems what?
a little sketchy.
True, and if I was going somewhere where I wouldn't want to be seen,
3-5
Go
doesn't,
down?
or yeah, 5e doesn't have a use rope skill. What is the skill that you use for using rope?
you can
In 5e.
use dexterity, intelligence, or survival, or sleight of hand. Is what I normally use.
I see.
But yeah, he looks and goes, well, if we go down, I mean, no one's gonna jump down a cliff, so if you wanted to hide where your domain's at,
Well, does anyone have? I know I have 50 feet. But that's it.
see. Explorer's pack.
50
let me look
feet
this
of what? Oh, rope? I have no.
up. 50 feet of what?
50 feet of what? What kind of we're talking here? Normal hemp.
I have 50,
I also
both.
have 50 feet.
50 feet of string.
We're gonna Spider-Man this shit.
Silk
Okay.
string. Sticky silk string. Sorry.
Ugh. Well, what do you all suggest?
Hmm. How long? Hold on, let's see it. You can.
I don't know. Maybe we could go down and then climb up, or if we want to be dangerous, I could use the jump spell on somebody, and we could tie the rope to them.
But well, first off, I want to take
I'm sorry. Hold
take
on. Wait. Hold on.
I want
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just thinking to myself, like Looney
use
Tunes
it on the
style,
Minotaur.
like Looney Tunes style. He like casts jump and then ties a rope to him. He jumps across only to end up falling just shy of the other end. And then as he's falling, you guys like pull the rope tight, and then he just ends up like fucking penduluming back to the freaking your guys' cliff and smashing into the wall.
Real quick, Tribe, I want to take
Uh,
the one torch I have lit, and I want to drop it to see if it lights up anything down there,
okay.
and then I'll pull out and light up another one.
So the torch is falling, and it hits the ground, and you just kind of see like a very dark speck. It seems.
Does anything go after it?
Not that you can tell.
Well,
So-
these may...
Now I could triple the Minotaur's jump distance. And jump uses athletics, and
Andrew, we're throwing you.
Hold on, I'm a little busy dealing with spot knocking where there's fucking water again.
Why is your hedgehog the dumb?
I don't know, but it's really starting to piss me off.
Anyway, forget about that because we're about to eat your ass.
Well, I kind of can't forget about it. I kind of, he knocked over his entire water dish and it's empty again.
When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move
I'm going
at
to
least
cave.
10 feet on foot immediately before jumping.
yeah, and I could triple his distance.
Don't you growl at me, you little
This rule
asshole.
assumes that the height of your jump doesn't matter. It's a jump across a stream or chasm. As your GM options, you must succeed on DC 10 Strength Athletics score or check to clear a low obstacle no taller than a
I'm
quarter of
getting
the
fucking
jump
water
distance,
tonight.
such
Deal
as
with
a
it.
hedge or low wall. Otherwise, you hit it. When you land in difficult terrain, you must succeed on a DC 10 Dexterity Acrobatics check to land on your feet. Otherwise, you land prone. Now it doesn't say number of feet up to your strength or strength bonus. It's strength score. So just checking here. His
You realize
strength
you rolled
is
damn
20.
perfect stats, right?
His strength is 20.
As it should be.
So that's 20 feet. But then he can get tripled, so 60 feet.
Yeah. And we just tie the rope around him, and we go back maybe 20 feet, so it's like 80 feet. So he won't fall to his death, and we try to catch him.
Wait. What? How'd you get 80 feet?
Well, we have two ropes.
So we get 100 feet.
Mm-hmm. And we have 20 feet or like 30 feet extra, so if he does fall, he won't technically try to fall down to his death.
Or what if I...
But do you
Oh, I
remember?
could
Do you
use-
remember what I said
actually-
before about him penduluming back to the freaking cliff face and slamming it really hard into it? That would be equivalent to falling all the way.
Okay.
Well, hang on. Even if he fell, I think I could technically cast it. I don't know
Featherfall?
if it's a touch. It is not a touch spell, so if he goes to fall, I can cast Featherfall.
Hold on.
I can click it for you if you want me to.
No, I got it. It lasts for a minute, so why don't you just cast it on him before he jumps?
Yeah.
Because
Oh, because it's a first level spell. You don't want to use it if you don't have to.
yeah, it pretty much. And worst case scenario, I want to keep it. If I want to, I can cast it on all of us.
Somebody's getting tossed across a chasm.
Yeet! When in doubt, yeet it out.
So the question is, how are y'all gonna get the rest of you guys over after he lands?
We fucking I use mold earth, put a wall
You know,
between
by that
him
rope that
him
we-
him and the wall, and then we all swing and use him as an anchor.
Yeah, we have that rope, so we just, tightrope this shit.
You're in a tightrope?
We're fucking jury rigging this thing, okay?
Okay. I mean, I just put the obstacles in front of you and then let you guys find out some creative way to get around it. So
I honestly don't entirely know what's going on at the moment.
you're getting tossed
jumping
across
the
the
chasm.
Why?
Because we
to
need to
the
get
other
to the other
side?
fucking side.
Why did the cow jump the chasm? Because you need to get to the
Because
other
his party
side.
needed him across it.
It's so far that it's hard for me to jump across. How would anyone else jump across? Why aren't we going down?
Because we're gonna throw you across, and then you're gonna use your strength roll as an anchor, and we can climb across.
Using a rope.
Why are we going across,
Yeah.
though, is the issue.
Well, we got
Because
two
there's a
options, go down
continuation
or-
on the other side.
or
If
across.
we're having such issues, how is anyone else getting across?
Passwords,
the rope?
magic. By rope, because they needed their own minotaur across.
I would like to use the ladder from Death Stranding.
Oh my god.
I mean,
That ladder isn't
if
60
so,
feet.
I could probably jump the distance too, but I would have to recast jump. And then we could probably get the small fry across pretty easily.
Is jump a touch spell?
Yeah.
Mm. Hey, it
it's
seems
touch or
legit
suck.
to me. I mean,
It would just be the two small fry we'd have to try to get across.
Don't worry,
Is it-
Darkus. They have a way to make sure you don't take damage if you fall.
yeah.
I'm not terribly concerned about that.
This is what D&D is truly about: taking stupid ass risks.
You know what? You know what, Zuck? Like, if being this so negative, bardic inspiration.
I'm not being negative. I'm just trying to figure out why we're jumping across when it doesn't, to me, doesn't make sense.
Why are
Because
you
there's
doing?
a continuation of the path on the other side.
And there's also a path down.
No, yeah, it's called falling.
The rope is for.
Hold on.
Actually, he's got a point.
I got a question.
We can tie us all together to him and cast Featherfall on him.
Or just tie the rope together. Aaron uses mold earth to create an anchor point, and we climb down.
Or we just jump and I cast Featherfall.
Hold on,
What
wait,
would
I
the
got,
other-
I got a
Back
question.
up.
I got a question. Why did you mention bardic inspiration?
Just for the joke.
Okay, because it wouldn't help in the situation.
I know it wouldn't.
Okay, just making sure. just making sure.
I know it would.
So what plan do we want to go with? Do we want to go down and see what's down first, or what?
I mean, if we go down, how are we getting back up? At least if we go across.
Once again, the rope that's already anchored.
We jump like Super Mario.
Anyone got a raccoon suit? Sorry.
Yeah, why not? Let's go down first. So let's anchor the rope into the ground with mold earth and something.
Yeah, I'll more or less I'll have the earth, we'll set the rope down. I'll mold the earth. Or I mean, keep in mind it only lasts for an hour.
Yeah.
So
One person goes down and see what's down there. The person who could see.
Shit.
doesn't the Minotaur have dark vision too?
No.
That
No.
seems dumb.
The person who
Labyrinths
could
oftentimes
see,
have
and if it's
light.
dangerous, they can start screaming, and we can start pulling them back up. And then we can jump across.
as the bard's like, no. Quick, Bard. Now's your chance to sleep with whatever twisted horror is down there.
Sees a bunch of mind flares. By that moment, they're fucking me.
Alrighty, yeah. So I'll use mold earth around to more or less have it like wrap around the edge of the rope, so it's
Yeah.
engulfing the rope.
And I think me and Zarkis could comfortably lower down Sandar, so he wouldn't have to climb down.
So go ahead, buddy. You got this.
Can I get everybody to do a perception check?
But before that, I'm casting invincibility on myself.
You don't get that.
Fuck you, I do.
Invincibility or invisibility?
Invisibility.
Okay.
Yeah, you said
18.
invincibility. I was like, you
Oh,
that
shit.
ain't a spell.
I wish I had that.
Oh, 19.
This is what he gets.
Guys!
He's too distracted by.
Hey guys, I think you're facing me the wrong way.
As your face is smacking against the wall.
No, as he turned himself invisible, like suddenly, like his vision went dark because he lost sight of the frickin'.
A bat flew by his head. Take that, spawn of Satan!
I forget bat that was able to still detect him despite because of his hearing sat there and ran into his face, and he's like, "Arr!"
Can I try again?
Meanwhile, everybody else is like, super paying attention, and you notice that the torch at the bottom of the chasm has gone out.
Ha!
Hmm.
Can I do another perception check?
No.
Sure, yes, I will allow him and him alone to do another perception check.
Fucking bats!
Nope. Still got a bat in your face.
I rip off the bat off my face.
He's
do
very
you,
sturdy.
Oz-
He's
do you-
got
do
your
you-
hair in his claws and everything.
Do you Aussie it?
I'm not gonna Aussie a bat.
Popeye cheesy.
But Desmond looks goes, should we warn him about that? The torch kind of went out.
You'll be. Sandar
I-
just tug really
I
hard.
use magic hands. I use magic hands to help rip this bat off my face.
Mage hand grabs the bat off.
Yeah, just like have the extra force to pull it off.
3 arms
So-
pulling this bat.
Zarkis,
Sandar,
Zarkis,
Yes.
please roll another perception check.
God damn!
You seem to hear something like a screech coming from the bottom of the chasm.
This is a screech of a bard.
No,
It will be.
no, it sounds like something like some deathly cry, and you can hear actually 2 of them.
Ah, so bad.
And now
So-
there's 3.
Okay, so it's the 2 kids and now the bard.
You just hear a crying from the bottom of the river.
Oh god, they're graboids!
Meadows thinking, "Oh, he's fine. Let's just keep lowering him down." But it's
The-
like, no, he probably should.
The amount seems to be climbing.
I think it's time we pull him back up.
Pull me up, pull me up, pull
What do
me
you
up.
see down there, Xandar? Xandar?
Oh wait, is he actually on his way down already?
We're lowering him down.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was actually already a thing. Didn't realize that was already a thing.
Yeah.
Gotta do another perception.
Nope.
Oh no, I'm scared. I'm scared, you guys.
You don't hear it. You don't hear it. Only Zarkis hears it right now.
What do you see down there?
A bat!
Can I just for flavor fucking Ray of Frost this bat?
Nope.
It's invisible with me.
Can I shatter this bat?
No,
No.
Checker Pass, I want you to make a dexterity check to get the bat off. Because you have to let go of the rope with one hand, so.
Well, we tied it
May
onto him.
I use mage hands.
Yeah, he can use mage hand.
Oh, that's true. Alright, you succeed in getting the bat off your face.
What's the voice component? Get the fuck off me!
It's like, fuck
Oh.
you, get fucking. Fuck.
Yeah, I could have vicious mockery it. You little piece of shit.
Just like, your parents didn't watch you!
You're a little piece. You're a little shit fling.
So the
Your
dice roll
parents
thing
didn't
off-
watch you. They abandoned you when you were a baby.
At least I had parents. Huh. Shit, this bat's savage!
Damn. And there's vicious mockery as well.
Oh no, I've got my match!
But doesn't know. I still have a mother.
Your mother was a slut.
I know.
Your
she
mother was a whore.
I know she was. But she still loved me anyway. Yeah, I still loved her for what she was. You rascal.
Wait,
Your
that
mother was so
voice up.
addicted to sex that she left you.
Before
You know
she
what,
slept
Pat?
with you.
You know
Oh
what,
my
Pat?
god.
You're a rascal. And I'm taking my business elsewhere.
Anyways, so what's next?
Can't do a perception check now.
No. You've already done your second perception check as you're on your way down.
Yeah, I was like, did Zarkus actually say that out loud that we should probably pull him up?
Well, yeah, probably said I hear some odd screeching noises, and
And there's still more joining.
yeah.
Well, what do you think, Subject? Should we continue lowering him down and continue, or? I picture like we're just lowering you down and we're talking about your life right here.
Damn, I don't want to be in this campaign anymore. Goddamn.
Logan's
Hey!
the only person who can see in the
We're
dark.
gonna make sure you went out with a bang, my man.
You got eaten by
Okay, done.
graboids.
Yeah, we should probably pull. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll start pulling him up.
You start going into the opposite direction, Checker Pass. You go back up instead of down.
For some reason, my brother just came through the freaking door and it's like, just
Wow.
left.
He came through the door. He didn't even open it.
Oh yeah!
Like, oh yeah.
No, he just opens up the door and just like immediately shuts it.
Just open, close.
I don't think he realizes I'm doing D&D.
But yeah,
No,
we
he
pulled.
probably thought you were doing something else.
Doing
Oh
something else with
my.
the D.
Oh my.
Oh my.
But yeah, we pull you back up.
Okay. Thank God.
Get back up to the top.
I'm
Still
like,
wondering.
"God damn it,
Still.
fucking bats. This bat sound up, by the way.
Everybody can make another perception check.
Still 90. Still 9. Hey, Zarkus, you're with me. It's a 9-player club.
25.
So Sabik and Lion, you guys can both hear it now too.
Hey, guys, you know what's funny? The 24?
25.
You can't even distinguish how many are making sounds now.
I start pulling out bottles of oil, 10 of them to be exact, and I start pouring oil down.
Yep, I'm right behind you on that.
Uh-huh.
I think I know where you're going with this.
And then after I'm done pouring all
to-
the oil down, I'm gonna throw a torch down there and just let.
Okay.
Shouldn't you light the torch first?
I have a
Yeah.
tinder. I have a
Yeah, the torch just falls down unlit.
Actually, no. I'll strike you with my Tinder. My flint and
You're gonna strike him with your tinder.
Yep, the Tinder.
You're gonna smack him in
I'm
the
gonna
face
light
with
the
tinder.
torch before just let it fall and burn everything that's down there,
Yeah.
and see if we hear anything like, "Oh God, what the fuck?"
Ooh.
So
Ah,
you
sorry.
guys see like the floor of the chasm sit there and light up in flames, and you just see dark like figures crawling on like 6 legs all over the floor, and they start to burn, and you start hearing screeches. All of you guys hear screeches now. Um, but it seems like the entire floor is like covered in these things. Like
Crust it is.
I was about to go down there.
Yeah.
I grab the rope and mold the earth the rope back up. Pull it up.
So now we know what's down there. So jumping across
Back the way
seems
we
like the only
came.
thing. I say
Yeah.
we jump across.
Very well.
We could just go back and get extra rope.
Walk off with a tent and tying it to the rope.
I was more or less thinking like basically get extra rope, like at least like 300 length. Mold earth to the one side, and then have Zans jump across. That way we can just like climb the rope.
I got one more idea. I have a javelin, and they could go like what 30/120. So I could probably throw it like 60 feet, right, Trey?
yeah, because it's the way that it works essentially is when you throw it over a distance of 120, you have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay, well I'm gonna throw it to the other side. Well, I'm gonna tie a rope to it first, and I'm gonna throw it to the other side and see if it sticks into something.
You can't see from across where it would stick though. It's too dark.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it straight.
Right, but even if it does stick into something, you don't know if it's a wall or if it is
or
the ground.
yeah. Well, I just want to see after I throw it. I want to see how much rope we have left to see how far away the other side is.
Okay.
Hey, Tri-Bane Road, how far across is this fucking chasm?
You don't know. You can't see the other end.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing this. We have 100 feet of rope. If it goes all the way to the end of the rope, we're screwed.
True.
So, okay, are you just throwing it straight, or are you having a little bit of angle up, or what? Because if you just throw it straight, it's going to immediately start dropping, the way that physics works.
Let's try to have it a little up so it just like tries to make it like upwards of 70-80 feet straight.
So the tiefling
Straight
can't
before
see
it
across.
falls.
The
Correct.
tiefling can't see across, right?
Right, and
Yeah.
remember that his vision is constricted by half because of the darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah. So while he would have been able to see 60 feet across, he can only see 30.
Oh, hang on, I thought I did. Hang on a second. Wood. Okay. It went quiet.
Oh, we're waiting for
Yeah.
you to finish talking.
No. Andrew just came in asking for extra trash bags.
Yeah, I mean, we heard him.
Yeah.
That's why we're waiting.
He's just. Yeah.
Sorry, I can smell the sawdust or the wood shavings mixing with the water, and it's
Oh, I thought you were
really
talking about
annoying.
sodomy at first.
No, sawdust or wood shavings, not sawdust, wood shavings for his bedding and honestly,
Wait. His bedding is made of wood?
yeah, it's wood shavings. It's what they recommend for putting down. Sorry, they can burrow into it a little bit and get underneath if they get cold.
He's a hedgehog.
Yeah.
Oh, for a pet?
Yeah, not me.
Because I was wondering, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, I have a pet
you,
hedgehog.
you sleep in sawdust?
I mean, it's not terribly uncomfortable. I've done it before.
But I mean,
Well,
it's still
that's
not.
about
It's
it.
not normal though.
He's just being a little asshole the past few days and constantly knocking over his water dish.
All right. Anyways,
So I'm still listening. Just got my mic muted so you don't have to hear me banging around, moving stuff.
you have a phone call.
Okay.
All right. So what's your doing? What you're doing?
I think we're just tying the rope to the javelin and throwing it across,
Okay.
angled a little up so it doesn't go straight down, but so it could go as far as it can.
A 45-degree angle is the optimal angle for farthest distance.
All right, then we'll do that one.
Fire and distance.
Okay. So it's sit there and you do the 45-degree angle for optimal distance, and um, it reaches about 60 feet in the air, and then it doesn't come back down.
Do we hear a thud?
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
you're up.
Okay, so we could technically make it across if Circus doesn't fuck up a jump.
It was what, 60 feet? We heard it.
Mm, yeah, about 60.
Hmm.
But if we fall down there, it's going to be a pain in the ass.
Hmm. Hmm. Well,
Mm.
so Mulder says I can also mold rock, right?
Yes.
Is there any like a loose rock there,
Where?
like a stone or something that might be like hand sized or
At
something?
your feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I want to take one. Look. Uh. If he's willing to spare another javelin, I can mold the rock around the javelin. It's adding like a loop to the rock. Mold the rock around there. Tie a rope around the loop.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, so that way if we could all actually swing across if we wanted to. Again, we probably would want the one that can see in the dark to like swing first, just to see a ledge to jump to.
Wait, wait,
Toss
wait,
a
wait,
torch
wait,
down.
wait, wait, hold on, wait, hold on. What are you guys planning to do?
My idea is to take one of the javelins, mold the loose rock around the javelin, right? With mold earth. But
Okay.
add a hole large enough for the rope to go around. So that way the bard can swing across since he can see in the dark. If he can see a ledge when he swings, we can toss a torch that direction. So we can all see where we're jumping.
60 feet. Now, Tribing, with control flames, can I make the fire to be a 5 foot cube entirely?
No. You can't
Or it
expand
has
the
to
flame.
fit? Okay, so it has to stay within the 5 foot cube.
Well, can you post the description of control flame?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
So I just like to point out that apparently next episode of South Park, they're going to be doing D&D a bit,
Oh no.
like and Cartman is DM.
Oh no.
I'm
I
excited.
don't think
I can't wait for it.
I don't think it's gonna be like the main focus from what I've seen, but like they are actually going to like
I'm just waiting for
have
like
like
some
a
sort of
D&D
epic.
scene.
I want it to be epic if they're gonna do D&D, just like they did
Like
with Love.
World of Warcraft.
Make love, not Warcraft. Yeah. Hold on. You
They
choose a non-magical flame that you can see within range and that fits within a 5 foot cube. You affect it in one of the following ways. You instantaneously expand the flames 5 feet in one direction, provided that wood or other fuel is present in the new location. You instantaneously extinguish the flames within the cube. You double or halve the area of bright light and dim light cast by the flame. Change its color, or both. The change lasts for 1 hour. You can cause simple shapes such as the vague form creatures, and object
Essentially, it's
location.
just mold earth, but with fire.
Well,
Yeah.
hold on.
It's weird though.
Just double check something real quick. So the standard range of a torch for viewing distance is 2040. So if you can expand the visibility of it to 4080, then that taken in half because of the darkness would be 2040 again.
Okay.
So you would be able to essentially counteract the view distance that the torches are affected by.
True.
Yeah, I could do that. So
But now the question is whether or not that would be enough.
yeah.
Mage hand it out.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, we could
And
do that
add
too.
an extra 5 feet.
Though it depends. Though, like, can I hold it?
Yeah, well, mage hand. Hold on, 1 minute.
I can also mage hand too. So
A spectral floating hand appears at a point you choose within range. The hand lasts for for the duration, which is 1 minute, or until you dismiss it as an action. The hand vanishes if it is ever more than 30 feet away from you, or if you cast the spell again. You can use the action to control the hand. You can use the hand to manipulate an object, open an unlocked door or container, stow or retrieve an item from an open container. So yeah,
So-
you can. It just can't be more than 10 pounds,
Yeah.
yeah.
which a torch is not 10 pounds.
I mean, technically, we could double up on the mage hand and make it 20 pounds.
That's not how it works. Good job. Nice try.
Well,
But
if we
that
take
would
it,
if
we take
you
the
use
torch 30 feet out, right, and we use mage hand, then we could probably try to see both sides.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. And you do the mold flame.
Yeah. We could probably do that, right, Trebane?
Sorry, what was the question?
What we're gonna do is like mage hand the torch 30 feet out, and then I use control flame to make it brighter, so double the distance that it could cover. You know, it would be 2040 again, and then it'd be only 30 feet away from us and 30 feet away from the other side.
That would be the easiest method to be able to expand the range that you can see. Whether that would be enough is a different story.
Yeah.
The thing only went what the javelin only went like 60 feet. So
60 feet
Yeah.
in the air, which is a longer distance than what would be across.
yeah, so if we're doing 30 feet and we're if he increases the range to
Normal.
back to
It'd be
20
normal range.
back to the 2040 normal range, that would give us about 90 feet.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's try it. Why not?
Yeah, let's try that.
It's funny that the best options that you guys have right now are cantrip spells.
Yeah.
Oh, if this thing is only 30 feet across, I'm fucking. I don't know if I should use it.
Well, hold on. Does your wild magic work with cantrips? I can't remember.
No, it does not. It's any spell over level 1.
One and up.
No, it's over. It's yeah. I'll. Shit. Let me
It's
read
one
it
and
here.
up.
Ah. Okay. Hang on.
Sobek sounds sure.
After you cast a
Yeah.
social spell. Oh, okay. Yeah, you are right. Yep.
All right, boys, let's get that bread.
Alrighty, so Sobek, you cast the spell Control Flames, and it seems like the flames become more intense, and then the brightness seems to expand. And then who's casting Mage Hand?
I will.
Okay, so as you reach out your hand, you sit there and seem to grab hold of the torch, and then he kind of starts to float across the chasm. And when it reaches about 5 feet away, you see on the other side there is a little alcove that you guys can see that seems to lead further onto the
How
other side.
big is said alcove?
About the same size as the alcove you guys are in right now.
Okay. So you said it's 5 feet?
Yeah, 5 feet away from you guys. You guys can see the other side.
So it's a total of 10 feet across.
No,
Across, or how far is it across?
45 feet.
It's
If the
45 feet.
if the max distance is
Okay.
40 feet that the thing is seen, right? Then it's
Yeah.
5 feet away from you. That would make it 45 feet.
Okay, so it's 45 feet across.
Right.
Who could jump 45 feet when tripled their strength?
I can, but it might end bad.
So only me and Zarkus could probably cover that with jump.
Well, I have
You
Misty
can't
Step.
you can't jump 45 feet.
No, but I can jump as far as I can and then Misty Step the rest of the way. See what I'm saying?
With the spell jump, our
Oh, it's-
distance would be tripled, right? Trebane?
Yeah, but that would be 33 feet for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be 33 feet for you, and I only that
And again,
spell.
I can just I can burn spell slots.
It would be
for
39 feet for Chucker Past.
Unless I wanted to use Mold Earth again and just make a running jump.
You could technically do that for us.
So there's things that we could probably do. Either use the mold earth and make a running jump, or we could put a javelin with a rope, in the mold earth, and then someone else on the other side could have the rope and hold on to it, like near Zarkus, and you guys would just have to climb across.
I am so glad I took the spell Mold Earth.
So those were our kind of two options, because it looks like Checker and Lion aren't going to be able to jump it.
Like I said, I can jump it and then Misty Step the rest of the way, so I can get 33. Because
Yeah.
Misty Step takes me 30 feet.
Yeah, but
I
then
would
I need
say
a way for Checker Fest to
was-
get across.
I would say Zarkus should do it.
Yeah, Zarkus can make this jump no problem. Me or Zarkus can, really. But our best chance would probably be with Zarkus, because he would in total.
I have a crazy idea if you guys want to hear it.
But
Oh boy.
You tie one rope around all four of you guys, all get the triple jump, and then all of you jump at the same time. And then
Could
whoever
you do
lands
that?
on the other side tries to
That
save
would be
everybody
a-
else.
that would be a big strength check to hold
Mhm.
everybody if we all fall.
Could you do that?
I said it was a crazy idea.
And if
No.
we do fall, we could cast Feather Fall, and then we'll be fine. We'll just have a bunch of shit to fight.
I'm more or less talking
Kinda on
about
fire.
like the triple jump thing.
The only thing that would be the problem would be you, because I would only be able to cast it 3 times
Okay.
on 3 people, so you would just be like flung across.
Yeah, I was just like,
Zarkus, throw the bard!
anybody have a spell that affects somebody's weight?
I mean, technically,
Yeah.
Featherfall would.
No, Featherfall doesn't affect your weight.
I
The
think
laws of
it
physics that technically would.
No, Featherfall doesn't affect physics.
Mm-mm.
It kind of does.
So if we do that, I think we'll be fine. It's just if we fall, Feather Fall, and then we get ready for a fight.
Now, see, it
Plus,
says
most of those
the
things are on
falling
fire,
creature's
so-
rate of descent slows. It doesn't have anything to do with changing their weight.
You
Yeah,
are
it's not
fucking with
technically-
gravity, though, so you are fucking with physics.
No, you're not, causing anti-gravity.
You're
I
manipulating
just say
it.
we try to jump across,
It's more like
Feather Fall down.
Yeah. Real quick, Trayvon, you said I could do a total of the 10 foot, right? The 5 feet, like a little bridge.
right.
Okay, so yeah, I'll do that. I'll create the 10 foot.
And then now we're tying rope between everybody.
Yeah, you fuck what?
Because we're all gonna jump at the same time. Because it seems like there's no other way to get Checker across.
Just have Zarkis Princess carry him.
Actually,
Like more of a
I
football carry.
I kind of have an idea,
I-
but I don't
okay.
want. I'm not going to share it. Never mind. Because
Like I
it's
said,
not. It's not
it-
my. It's not my
it will
obstacle to overcome.
it will cause me to burn a spell slot. But I can't. Like I said, I can Misty Step across, so I'm fine getting that running jump because the running jump will put me at 20 feet. I can jump,
But
or no, 22 because it would double it with a running jump, and then I can Misty Step the extra 30, which will be a total of 50.
if we all jump at the same time, then me and Zarkis could most likely pull you guys all the way over, and if we make it, we could just strength hold you guys up in the air.
Yeah, I guess true. And if you're having a hard time, I could still Misty Step back up to the top.
Yeah, and then you won't have to waste a spell slot if we could just do it by ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, either way, its spell slot's getting burned. So.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let's.
So-
I'm down for that.
My spell slots are being burned, but I always have another way to fight. You don't.
I stab.
I have.
stab. We all stab.
I want to share my
Yeah.
idea, but at the same time, I don't because it's not my obstacle.
You can share it after.
Yeah.
Sure.
After we all die or after we all make it.
Maybe you will die. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Let's do it, guys. If we all die, I'm playing the bard next.
If we make it and there's something else on the other side, jump last for 1 minute it lasts. So,
All your level 1 spell slots are expended.
Damn.
about that. I don't know how to
Ripperoni.
fix that.
You go into your spell and where it says total spell slots total and then spell slots remaining, you put how many you should have.
Yeah, I did that, but Tribane has a long rest token and things
Yeah,
like
you just
that.
have to do exclamation point long rest.
Yeah, but if I just do 3 times jump and
Or no. Select your token and then hit long rest token.
Yeah, and if there is something else like right there, then we can just jump back within the minute, maybe.
That's fair. Go ahead.
All right, I guess. So we're gonna tie everyone together.
Just want
Oh.
to clarify, you never cast that alarm spell, did you?
I ritual cast it.
I don't believe you.
I picture Tribane with like the squinty eyes.
Yes.
I don't believe
That's
you.
That's the one thing I have ritual caster for, is for identify and alarm.
The simple spells that there's no reason to ever fucking
Yeah.
burn a spell slot on.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
would
believe
ritual
you.
cast it.
Okay.
And I just realized I
So?
probably could have like taken put a little lit a bolt on fire and shot it across my hand crossbow.
Yeah, oh well. Well, let's do this.
All right, yeet.
I cast me, Zarkis, and who has the higher strength score between Zalandar and
I have an 11.
Desmond?
Zalandar has a 13.
I'm gonna cast on Zalandar, so he can carry more of his weight, and then we'll just be dragging the rogue across.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Rogue, I want you to do a athletics check with disadvantage.
Athletics. I thought a jump is acrobatics.
No, it's athletics.
Fuck. All right.
Acrobatics is related to whether you land properly.
Ha!
That's athletic.
Yeah, he said athletics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of don't make it.
So is he the only
You're
one that does not make it?
yeah,
All right.
and he's like now falling.
Well,
Alright,
he would have had
I
the
will
rope
honestly.
tied between us
Yeah.
within like only like 5 feet of each other. So
hmm
Uh-oh, the rope snaps.
Uh-oh, I
Dragon's
have
just
to
really trying
expand
to
a
kill someone.
spell
Little
slot
did
and
you
blow up.
know that the bat sat there and fucked up the rope as you guys were pulling him down. Now it's snapped.
But if that's the case, how far do I make it?
Nah, I'm just messing with you. So yeah, you are following though, and the rope gets taut, and now you guys are all forced to make a strength check to um, keep him afloat. So make strength checks, not athletics.
okay. Well, here's mine.
I think I'm good.
I just picture Zarkis just wraps his arm around the rope and just yanks.
I look at it really meanly, and it just
You T-pose on the rope.
So he he notices one of you guys are falling. He's just like yank, and then the rope snaps from the force.
Wait, what?
No,
What
kidding.
way?
It's more like a bungee jump. It's like suddenly just like you were falling and now you're like rising fast.
Yeah.
You kind of you go above the alcove and then you just kind of like seem to land right on the edge. You start to totter and almost fall off and then like Zarkus just like grabs you by the freaking collar and just says, "Stop falling." Pulls you in.
Pats him on the side of the leg. Thank you, friend.
moo.
I am now happy.
Yeah. Well.
You get a Minotaur to say moo.
There's an ironic moo.
It's a World of Warcraft joke. Just the Torrents are like moo. There, you happy? Oh, well, that was fun. Oh,
Everybody gets one.
wait, what?
You guys want to hear what my idea was now?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
After you guys do the jump with the triple jump thing going, or the triple distance jump,
Mhm.
then he casts Featherfall on all you guys, which could potentially double the distance you can go after in the because the requirements for the
Yeah,
for the
'cause-
spell is five up to 5 people that are falling, and once your feet leave the ground, you're technically falling. So you would have a slower descent, thus giving you a longer distance.
That actually probably would have theoretically worked. But
Yeah.
that would, but again, I mean, that would have required, I think, is it a first level?
Yeah.
First level slot. Oh. Yeah.
But now, and the thing is that it's I would have given you double the distance.
Mm.
So instead of Sarkis only being able to jump 60, he would have jumped 120.
Right.
Smacks into the wall. Let's see.
All right.
Yep, Desmond gets up, dusts himself off the bed, goes, well, that'll be fun going back across.
We're probably in the right place. Maybe.
You notice the
Yeah.
alcove is like a dead end.
Yeah.
just, sorry, just
We're
kidding.
sleeping here tonight.
Shit.
Just kidding.
Alrighty, so
You
yeah,
said
we're gonna
you guys
continue
still
on.
hear the screeches from the bottom of the chasm, though.
We're still
No.
on fire.
They are-
still on?
They are not still on fire. No.
Oh,
Oh.
dude, you could have used.
They know how to
control-
stop, drop, and roll.
You could have used control flame on them while they were on fire. Made it burn hotter.
Yeah, could have. Oh well.
It just sounds like there's a huge infestation on the bottom of the chasm.
Well, now we could probably piss them off, so if we ever go visit them, great sword, whack them.
All right, so we carry on, Wayward Sons.
Yeah.
Carry on my wayward son. Speaking of which, hasn't the last season of fucking Supernatural started?
Yep.
I have to
If
get caught
your
up on that.
Jared Padalecki got arrested,
I have to
Who?
catch up on that.
Who?
Jared Padalecki, the guy who plays Sam, got arrested.
Really?
What did he do?
Beat up somebody.
Probably deserved it.
He was drunk.
The guy that he beat up
No, Jared was.
probably deserved it.
But all right, so we're carrying on. Yay!
Yay! We're not going down to face the bug creatures.
I've played Dark Souls 2. I'm not fighting bug creatures in the shadows.
Yeah,
Howard.
I don't want to either.
So as you guys continue forward through the winding cave, the darkness, the encroaching darkness starts to fade, and now vision seems to be restored to normal.
Huh.
Oh, good. So now we have a bright ass torch that goes 40.
Does that only last for what, a minute?
Yeah.
If so, I'd just
1
be
hour.
recasting it. I'd just be recasting it at
It
every
it,
hour. Cause
it
it's
lasts for 1 hour.
yeah, I would recast it every hour.
Yeah, it is a cantrip, so
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
as it
So-
starts to diminish, just snap your finger.
Oh, back.
Excuse me.
Clap
So
on.
then you
Clap
you
off.
start to hear in the distance, starts to hear what sounds like people.
Slowly has my hand on the rapier. Well, actually, no. It's not.
Hmm.
No, it's my cane. So I have it on cane without looking, so it doesn't look threatening.
I pull up. Oh, I have my rapier in like the bag of holding, so I can just like pull it out at ease.
Seems like a pretty crowded place. Lots of people. It sounds like.
Well, go ahead, Mr. Bard. You're the only one who can really see all that well.
Yeah. Wow. If we got the torch, we can see pretty well.
Yeah.
Fair.
So I guess let's go on.
Yep.
Let's see.
We proceed cautiously.
Very cautiously.
So once you get to the end of the tunnel, it seems to open up into what looks like a very well lit cityscape of sorts. It's not like it's not an actual city with buildings or anything, but it's a place with lots of torches and tents and whatnot. It seems to be like a fairly large open cave area, big enough maybe like for at minimum of a dozen tents long to stretch across in both directions.
Damn.
The people are walking around, mostly women.
Hmm.
Any
You see some
attention?
kids as well.
Okay. So, do we get like any like? Does anyone pay us attention? Like, we're not supposed to be here or anything like that
No, nobody's noticed
as we
you.
walk in. Okay. Hmm. Damn.
Yeah. Some guards they've got here.
So
Yeah.
you guys have you guys are basically standing on like a ledge, and at either side of you guys, after you guys pass the entrance, is a path that leads to a slope that descends down towards the same level as where the tents are. So where you guys are, you're at an elevated height over the room essentially. So you
Okay.
guys are like looking over the entire scape of the tents and whatnot.
Okay. So, who wants to go down and introduce ourselves?
Well, oh. Might as well go say hello.
Yeah. Let's go.
I think I'm
Yep.
still invisible, so probably freak them out.
I just picture us jumping while you're invisible. So there's just this circle of
Yeah. Well, if it isn't the invisible cunt.
Oh my.
But yeah, we're gonna go down there.
Yeah.
You guys going left or right?
Uh,
'Cause it stretches in both directions. So.
I thought you said there was just one ramp down.
Nope, it's on either end. It stretches on both sides, the ledge, and then on both sides there's a slope that goes down.
Yeah, let's just go right.
sure, why not?
Are you sure? It's a bigger tent's on the left.
Is it?
Is it though?
I was gonna make a joke after you decided to change to the left. I was gonna say, but more people are on the right, so it doesn't actually matter to me.
Maybe we go on the right. At least it's announcing our presence, and we don't look sketchy.
Yeah. Well,
I
we
mean,
kind of do.
there's a chance that we just lit their pets on fire.
We don't tell them about that.
We don't tell them about the fire.
What
Next
fire?
thing all we hear, all we hear is Spot. No.
Frederick, what happened?
Or
You
this is what was at
monsters!
or this is what was at the end of that 90-foot drop.
Oh God! Set the fucking place on fire. Chief, Jizmon's dead. One of your fucking lieutenants killed him or killed her. Now we're leaving. We're leaving. But yeah, I mean, I guess head down to where there's more people.
Okay. So as you guys get lower on the ramp, people do start noticing you, and they start they kind of starting to stop what they're doing, and they kind of look like fearful, sort of. They start talking, whispering to each other, and then one of the ladies ends up walking right up to you, no fear in her eyes, and says, "Who are you, and what are you doing here?"
Huh. 1 second. God, that so hurts. We're here on behalf of a missing person.
And who are
Yeah,
you talking about?
well, we mainly have questions for Jismon. We're looking for a few answers.
Okay, I'm Jismond.
A pleasure.
Oh.
We were sent on
Insight.
Insight.
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Insight.
I
Is
will
she
do it
telling
too.
the truth? Is she really Jizmon?
Yes.
Okay.
But he looks and goes, "Your chief charged us with a job.
And what is that?
Apparently, one of the contenders for the games.
Paramos Kios. Chief Paramos. He's missing.
Yeah, Paramos.
I am aware that he is missing. He's not here.
Well, have just a couple of things I'd like to ask you. Nothing too bad. Just looking for a few leads. Maybe you might have heard something, or maybe some rumors or something.
Nope. I have no idea.
Hmm.
Why are you here,
Insight.
though?
We're check. Your name came up as a possible person to contact, and while I would have
Has
definitely
she heard any rumors?
But why are you here? Instead of waiting for me to
To-
get back.
Oh.
because the games cannot continue until the games are on hold until this matter is resolved.
Okay, and you couldn't wait for me to come back?
If something happened to these boys, ma'am, time is of the essence. Every moment we wait could be their last.
How did you make it across the chasm?
Ah,
By jumping
that was a
it.
it has a really long jump.
He fell down, but you know.
Big guy here kind of taps Zarkus on the leg. Pulled me right back up. He actually would like to participate in the events as well. So
Oh, me too.
we met one of your fellow. They were lieutenants, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We met
One of your
several of them.
Yeah, we met most of your fellow lieutenants. Quintinus seems rather rude.
Rather rude. Why is that?
I mean, he
Well,
wasn't that rude. He just
uh,
knocked the
yeah.
shit out of me, I guess.
Well,
Probably deserved it.
they were
I,
actually
I, I
sparring.
did not. We were sparring because this loudmouth.
And as soon as you agreed to the spar, you deserved it.
I like you. He just like looked at her. Now, what are your opinions on Quintinus, ma'am?
He is second in command. He's above me.
True, but what are your? Of course, you hold him in high regards, but what are your personal feelings about him? Of
I
course, none
don't
of this
like
will.
him if that's what you're asking. He is a
Hmm.
companion. He's a colleague. He's not a
Well, if he's
lover.
above, he goes. Well, I mean, if he's above you, not so much a colleague, more of a boss.
We are both colleagues under our leader.
Ah, pardon me. You simply made it sound like he was above you.
As in, he has a higher authority, yes.
Okay. Well, um, do you know how he feels about Paramos? I know his daughter seems to hold Paramos in a decent regard.
They've been rivals for a long time, him and his father.
Wait, Paramos has been rivals with Quintinus.
No, no.
No.
Quintinus has been rivals with Paramos's father.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting. Well, it kind of looks like Sobek. Would you have any questions for her
Is there
before I
any
ask my?
way that we can continue this conversation away from here?
Oh,
Sure.
of course.
By the way, what is this place? Just asking.
I'd rather not say.
Oh, okay.
That's an interesting place. I'd rather not say. No, that's above game.
Is there an opposite exit?
Yeah, that was gonna be my last question.
That too.
I felt like the one that needed to say that was the invisible cut.
Stab. And
Yeah,
the
no,
bard would never.
she just straight up like strikes out to where the voice was heard.
Oh no.
Hold on.
What's the bard's AC? I wonder. I mean, she may get technical disadvantage. I don't know what she's got.
Listen, I'm just asking a question because I really don't want to jump over that again.
Oh
What is that bard's AC?
no.
Fucking hits.
What is your AC, by the way?
15.
13? Yeah, you're by yourself.
And you get hit with 6 damage.
It just go. My visibility goes away. I'm like, ow.
What are you doing here? Who is this?
He's
Is
with
this
us.
is he with you?
He's
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
as you see with the
he's
with the
he
rope
tend-
tied to me.
he tends to
Visibly
be a
relaxes.
little. He
Ignore him. The reason why is because I was going down the hole, like the bottom part, and I was using that as protection.
face
He
palm.
got scared. He got scared.
Yeah.
I got
Scared
scared.
of scared of what? Scared of the guards?
Yeah.
The guards. Yeah.
Yes. The
Desmo,
the creatures that we have down at the bottom of the chasm. They are young, less imperfect cast of barbarians.
So you just leave them down there?
Nonsense. We take care of them.
there are children. just that, just that worry look like so big. You're in trouble.
He's scared. Like, okay, okay. Anyway, where the fuck is the alternative exit so I can stay away from that pit again?
We don't have one.
Oh, okay.
I
We'll just
pull
jump
out the
across
bar.
it.
I pull out my other bar of wine, start chugging it.
We'll just have to stay a day so we can re-jump.
There's a method to cross it without needing to cast magic.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you expected it was magic. Okay.
Well, he like.
I
Desmo
don't
looks
see
goes,
any way how you could jump 45 feet without it.
How did you know that we jumped?
We told.
That's what we said.
Oh right. Oh, I'm already
And-
joking the mood, so
Like the covering the mouth, and the exit would be, or the way would be what, ma'am?
Well, why don't I go and show you?
Hold on. Let's go finish our questions in private. Then we go show.
No, we're going to finish our questions outside of this place.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Just want to get your jizzling ass up here. That would have been a good way to get her up there. It'd probably get us killed.
So then, as you guys are basically being led back down the cave that you guys came from, and she comes up to the alcove that leads to the chasm, and turns around and says, "I'm gonna need all of you guys to turn around."
I just realized something. So like anything that's like connected to me turns invisible while I'm invisible. So that technically means, wouldn't that mean like the entire rope would have been invisible?
Oh God, no! I like my
No.
version better, where it's just that loop.
Same.
Yep. So Desmond will turn around. I mean, he'll be polite. She asked him. She's been polite to him. He's got no reason not to trust her.
Yeah.
As she yeets us
I
down to
will
the
turn
ground.
around, but I'll be on guard. So. But I
As you
got no
guys
one
are
next to me.
facing away, you hear seems to be some sort of grinding sound, and then she says, "You guys can turn back around now."
Okay.
I do so.
And there's
Do
there's a platform of magic that's spreading across, spreading across the chasm.
Didn't she say there was a way to get across this without magic?
Yeah, without you using magic.
Oh, I thought the way she said without using magic. I was gonna be
Right.
like,
Without
This is
using
magic.
magic, which would mean you don't have to use magic. There's a
mean,
way that's
it's mechanical.
yeah,
but this is magic.
but it's not using magic; it's operating magic.
Okay.
Goddamn
Okay.
Amish ass.
All right, yeah, make my way across.
It turns off in the middle of while you're in the
Wait, what?
Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was a
That's right, we're
joke.
gonna have a 2-bar party now. Let's fucking do this.
Yeah, I want to run a game with 4 bards
No,
where
you don't.
you literally just walk around and shit talk everybody. That's literally how you kill everybody.
Get to a 1v4 with a boss, start shit talking him
Just
constantly.
just go Bard Warlock and go the.
Your
Great
mother
Old
was a
One.
prostitute and she loved it in the butt.
she fucked horses.
She was such a slut that she let a horse stick her. Yeah.
His
Stick
his
her
dick-
what?
her peel.
But yeah, making our way across, walking fast, not looking down. They set us on fire! Shut up!
Oh, they
Shut her!
They seem to be hungry. We should probably feed them today.
Crazy bitch say what?
Don't worry, they only feed on intruders.
I mean, we were sent here by the chief, so therefore not technically an intruder, an inspector from the chief.
Anyways, do you guys all cross the bridge?
Well, yeah.
I just
Yeah.
picture
That
Zarka
way I'm
standing
not
there.
being fed.
No.
Zarkus?
Yeah, I'd cross.
Okay. After you guys cross, are you guys still going back down the tunnel, or are you guys looking at her again?
No, oh, we'll wait for her, but
Why is she not crossing with
No,
us?
she crossed too. But she wants you guys to not face her again, so she can turn off the bridge.
disabling it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
You know,
sure,
if
why
you,
not?
if one of us would have had the spell detect magic.
Yeah, that would have worked.
Yeah.
So now she's like, okay, we can go now. After you
Alright.
hear some grinding sound again.
Lead the way.
So she says, okay, we can go back to town and we can talk there.
Well, whatever you really prefer. I mean, it seems like you have
Yeah, that's
matters to
fine.
settle here.
We could go back to town.
Okay. So then she heads with you guys to go back to the congregation tents.
Ugh.
She has her own personal tents that she leads you guys to. She goes in and she says, okay, now, what was your question again?
If what?
Now, you see, the boys had in their bag, they had this secret pocket in their bag. Do you know what that is about?
No, I have no idea.
Does no one in this fucking village
It
know what this is
seems-
about?
Yeah, I know. Nobody seems to know what that's about.
Hmm.
Now, I'm guessing that it has something to do with whatever was inside their bag, why they left.
Do you know if they
Because
were
it
in
seems like-
possession of anything they shouldn't have had?
No, not that I can tell.
Hmm.
Not aware of anything that they could have possessed that would have been something that they weren't allowed to have in the first place.
Hmm.
Do you know where their favorite hangout spots are? Where
Sure.
they usually would go?
Yeah, they usually played around in the training area. They trained often with each other.
Okay.
Neil, that's gay.
Guru, we're all men anyway. Oh, we're all gay.
Okay.
I taught Dende what it means to feel in the butt.
We don't even have dicks.
Gay. I've never been with a man before. Popo.
I got one more question for you, Chismon. How common is it for you guys to make your beds after sleep?
Like
What?
Desmond's like, that's your question?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Depends on the personality. Some people don't make their bed. Some people do.
All right.
It, just kind of like rub the side of his head. Go, Jesmond. Other than the leads we have been given, do you know anybody that would have known these boys very well? Perhaps somebody who trained them personally, or
I know
an
that
elder?
Kies often trained his son, which ended up being something that he taught to both of them since they were together often.
If there was a desk, Desmond would be head desking right now.
Why?
He's just like, Answers, damn it! Give me leads. Let's see.
Sorry, man. You're either not asking the right questions or not talking to the right people.
Yeah, true. I'm
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna just hand out
No,
like
no, I know.
like
you know,
oh, you want to know where this kid is? Well, he's over here somewhere,
Well,
maybe.
uh,
that Desmond did also ask about if there was anybody that she could advise us to go talk to.
um, the best people to ask would probably be either Quintinus or Kies.
Quintinus doesn't really care for us too much.
I'm not surprised. He's not a big
What
fan
would
of
be
outsiders.
what would be a proper way to get on his good side?
Not be an outsider.
Yes, well, that's a little bit
Indeed,
impossible.
indeed.
Is there anything he favors or?
No. His daughter, I guess.
All right, Salandar, you're up.
Wait, what now?
She's like his daughter. Like, all right, Salandar, you're up. Go fuck his daughter.
Not sure that would make him happy, as more he would be upset.
First off, how old is she?
12.
Thank God.
It's in
Wait,
the medieval time period, though, so it's okay.
Actually, 13 is the age of consent. Or, well, no, sorry, marital age.
Yeah, marriage age.
Marital age is 13.
Yeah. Start flirting with.
I
her.
was kidding. She's not 12. She's like, I want to say 17. 17 sounds good.
God damn it. Now I have to. Now I'm gonna be forced to pay someone.
Oh no, you're the bard. You gotta thank somebody.
Yes, but it's also the daughter of a muscular ass barbarian.
That's all right. You can hide behind his daughter. I'm
Who
sure
said
she's
that a
smart enough to
barbarian
protect
had to
you.
be muscular?
The amount of damage that Sobek took says he's muscular.
That ain't no like anime.
Okay,
boy.
that was the father, not the daughter.
Okay, this bitch ain't no Kirito. That is a Jonathan Joestar.
And she probably looks like Lisa up in that bitch.
Okay.
Well,
Didn't you ever see the Dungeons and Dragons second movie?
I
Yeah.
actually had the copy of the one and never watched it.
This is the berserker that was in that movie.
oh,
Nice.
yeah, she's pretty. She's also kind of a bitch.
No, she's just insane.
That too.
Because she just gets like into battle too much.
Well,
I'd say that her strength is probably at least 15 or 16.
tell me, Jesmond, Quintinus, he wouldn't. How sacred does he hold these games? They seem like a
Hold on.
rather important.
You guys ever seen Crodman Dune of the Flaming Sword of Fire?
Yes.
No.
That chick was so sexy, dude. And that shit was
Yes.
hilarious.
But yeah, he will ask it.
This is the girl.
Does, Yep.
Yeah, she's fucking sexy. Obsessed with fucking sex. It's like she does her fucking cartwheel. They're like, "Hey, I saw everything." And then
You know,
after the fight, she's like, "Wait, where did her underwear go?"
You know, it was a really bad show.
Uh,
Son of Zorn.
I don't
Well,
remember that one.
that was a dead ass show.
I don't know.
Oh
I don't
god,
remember
yeah.
that one.
It died,
Bas-
but it was.
base it basically it was like a He-Man spoof character living in like a real life area, but he's
Yup.
still like a cartoon. But he's like living in this area because he wants to like reconnect with his son.
Who's a real person.
Yeah,
See,
and
Crodman Dune and the Flame Sword of Fire came out in 2009.
Yeah, I think they came out. Yeah, and then Son of Zorn came out in 2016.
And I remember that I was playing that I was playing Diablo 2 a lot at that time. Because like I specifically like for some reason whenever I think of Crodman Dune and Flame Sword of Fire, I can't not think about Diablo 2 because it was like I was playing Diablo 2 while I had Crodman Dune and the Flame Sword of Fire playing in the background. It's like those two are like forever linked in my head.
It's the dumbest show ever, but
It was fucking hilarious. It was
But,
stupid funny.
but yeah, more or less his son is a vegetarian as well. So this barbarian son is a vegetarian. He's like, yeah, we're changing this.
I thought the freaking wizard was hilarious too. The wizard was my favorite, or the sorcerer. He was my
Yeah,
favorite character.
I rewatch it.
'Cause he was the one that was like ah I cast magic, and then he'll like throw something out and it will do nothing, but he'll be like, oh no, they have magic blocking things going. And then he'd be like, I ain't going in there, it's fucking dangerous. That's always fucking hilarious. Anyways, sorry. What was the other question that you asked?
If
Gizmon?
if there would be anybody that she could advise us to talk to that could help, other than those two.
No, sorry. Unfortunately, if it was that easy, then we would have already found him probably.
Why?
Well, I think we might talk to Quintinus's daughter next.
Why doesn't? I'm more concerned if this is such a matter. Why hasn't anybody gone searching for this boy?
They have.
And they found nothing.
Hmm. If it was
Why
so
didn't
easy, we
they?
would have found it ourselves.
Mm,
How long have they even been missing?
A couple weeks.
Oh, they're probably dead. Honestly, if it's been more than a couple days.
I doubt it.
I doubt that they're dead. It's just, what if they just ran away?
That's a possibility.
Honestly, I doubt that after what we have heard. They're not cowards. If he was, if yeah, names. If Promos was meant to be was suspected to be the next chief, he would have had to show great courage in some respect. Be rather strong.
He had very large amount of potential and talent. He was unrivaled among the village, among the cast of barbarians.
Who would have wanted him out of the way then?
Quintinus? Because
Yeah,
after him, it's his daughter who's next in line.
I have a hard time suspecting Quintinus. He would want the
Well,
best for the village as well, or for the
he,
cast of barbarians.
Yeah, that too.
well, it was rather suspect that when I brought up the events, he was done with the questioning.
If you're going
I
to
don't.
further investigate Quintinus, I suspect, or I suggest you try to remain wary of any backlash that might occur. He is the second in command for a reason.
Well,
Yeah,
I am more
I
than
know that.
more. Yeah, we have witnessed this firsthand. However, it's just his mannerisms seemed rather suspicious. If you were to ask me a question and I am quick to dismiss it, you would assume me to be guilty of said action, correct?
Maybe. Depends on the circumstances. You could also be angry of being suspected to begin with.
Has he been accused before?
No,
Well, then that would rule that factor out, would it not?
not necessarily if
Yeah,
he
but
thinks you
we're
suspected him.
outsiders. We're outsiders accusing him of something that he might not have even done.
I
Indeed.
never even accused him. I simply brought up the topic of the boys missing.
He might have inferred it as an accusation, as if he had something to do with it that he would know.
But he holds this event very. He takes it very seriously.
Likely.
Hmm. And what would be the punishment if someone were to interfere with the games?
Probably not severe punishment.
Seems like a rather serious matter. You would assume the punishment would be serious, or there'd be more interference.
It would be a serious matter if the candidate was dead. If it was simply interference, then it would be less of a serious matter.
Okay.
So Quintinus was in charge of the original investigation, correct?
No,
No, who was?
Who?
his father,
But wait. Quintinus's father or Permos's father?
Paramos' father.
Permo.
Yes.
Okay, I was like, wait, Quintinus has a dad. Where the fuck are we talking? Oh wait, no, I don't want to go talk to him. Well, Gizmod, I do thank you for your time and sorry for intruding upon your domain.
I mean, to be fair, Quintinus does have a father.
Is he still alive?
No.
Hmm. But yeah, Desmond will like I said, he apologizes for intruding on her domain.
It's simply a matter of the protection of our species,
Your species.
the Casta Barbarians.
Ah, well, he looks and goes. I only wish the well for good people out there. So, no worries from me.
You can kind of see my domain as the place where we raise our young.
Ah, so very similar to a school like area.
No, more like these are the kids and the babies
Ah,
until they are old enough to be able to walk the plains themselves.
I see. Well, and again, my deepest apologies.
Hey, you better be sorry.
What?
that was above game. That was a joke.
Fuck this town. Fuck this village. Let it burn.
We're gonna transform.
Goddamn.
Die.
Wasn't original approach was like to get their help or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is kind of what we have to do to get their help and things like that to have them on our side.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not the case. What you guys are doing right now is you're trying to gain his favor to allow you guys to get
Yeah,
into the
that
game.
Ugh.
You guys haven't gotten nearly close enough to be able to actually get him as an ally yet.
Well,
But that's okay. I have plans. I have lots of plans, and we're getting closer. But I'm gonna have to call it a night tonight because I have to go take care of garbage cans, and then
Yeah.
probably
And I can't
go do
believe
other
we
stuff.
burned their young.
this is we shit.
Above game, you didn't kill anybody.
Oh damn it! We could have got some XP.
God damn, we can't even kill kids.
You guys didn't really try killing them. You just kind of set them on fire and be like, ha 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 ha, you're burning, assholes. So you didn't actually try to kill anybody. You just kind of wanted to torture them.
God, we set babies on fire.
Kind of a dick move, not gonna lie.
A good thing I'm chaotic neutral. I mean, actually, I didn't. I was the one who did it, so that wasn't an evil act from me, Eldritch Knight.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the term Eldritch horror falls under that too. So, also, can I add the wonderful thing is why is it an Eldritch Knight and they use wizard spells and not fucking warlock spells?
Because they
You
use
know-
their intelligence.
True, but the one fucking class that has the spell that's called Eldritch Blast.
Well, what is Eldritch really though?
Lovecraftian.
True. What else?
I think it'd be kind of OP when you think about it, because he can just blast, 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 and
Eldritch Knight is ridiculously powerful. It's a very
Yeah.
powerful archetype.
yeah. No, think of him with freaking Eldritch Blast in general.
Well, then you just nerf it by giving him
Just-
warlock spell slots.
Just gonna let you know,
Fair enough.
Eldritch is an actual word that has an actual definition. It's an adjective
Does it?
meaning weird and sinister or ghostly.
Okay, yeah. Why wizard spells?
Because it's a weird night, okay? Or a sinister night. Not a
Why didn't you just call it a spellblade?
Yeah, or battle mage.
Yeah.
you can call it what you want. It's gonna have the same shit.
Yeah, but at that point, just make it sound like what it should be, like a battle mage or a spellblade.
Spell sword.
Yeah, spell sword.
A war mage.
Is
Magic
Eldritch-
Knight. Magic Knight.
Yeah, that sounds like something from first edition, to be honest.
Magic Knight sounds like a Warcraft class.
Actually, it's a Disgaea class, but
I don't know. Oh, Disgaea.
yeah.
I haven't played that game. I
They're good.
downloaded one of them. I think.
It's good.
I was going to play the mobile game that came out until it went in maintenance
Disgaea?
forever. Yeah,
Never heard of it.
it's
it's a tactics game.
yeah, it's a RPG tactics game where the levels of the characters can reach 99,999.
Yeah, it's really dumb. It's a lot of fun.
I heard
There's
really
plenty-
dumb shit about the game, like you could stack the players on top of each other or something.
You can throw exploding penguins at people.
Yeah. I was gonna play the mobile game, but it went on infinite maintenance like the first day it was out.
And then there's an anime for it too, by the way.
Have you heard about that maintenance, by the way?
No.
Like it was out for like 2 hours, and then it went into maintenance, and then the maintenance was supposed to last like a day, and then after that day passed, they're like, nope, we need to do more stuff, and it was then from maintenance down for a week, and then at the end of the week they're like, okay, we need to rewrite like most of the game. It's gonna be a couple
Oh.
months. And then at the end of the couple months, they're like, "Yeah, we've already lost a lot of money. I don't think this is ever coming back up."
Oh, that's the worst. It's not even in the store.
Yeah, well, I mean,
God.
because it's only on Japanese, I think, so you'd have to get it from QOEP or the co-op.
Yeah.
At that point, they should have just kept it what it was and just fixed the game over time.
It's this. Oh no, because people were not able to load into the game.
Oh.
But
Let me
alrighty,
see
well,
here. I'm gonna actually
I'm gonna
see
head out. I'm gonna head out, guys.
because I have.
It was a good session. It
Same.
was
Yeah.
fun.
Same.
Yeah.
It was real fun.
So we're not playing next week, right?
No.
Okay. Alright, y'all take it easy.
Wait. Chai, we're not, right? 'Cause you said it was a possibility, right?
Well, yeah, because I was gonna see if you guys had any potential thing that you'd be able to do.
Oh, hang on. Dragon
Like
did message
doing it
me.
earlier time or something.
I wouldn't mind that.
Man.
Cause okay, so I have to do like a temp job. I thought it was next week, but it's like the week after.
Right.
So that's gonna be the time where I can't do it. 'Cause 12-hour
I
shift.
have to work this next Monday.
Alright.
Meaning that I'll have to leave by 9:30, which means I have to get ready by 9.
Yeah.
It would mean like we had to probably start about like 6 o'clock, and so we have like a 3-hour window.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I just told Dragon God of War because he's my DM for the one before this.
Mhm.
Because he's doing a Warhammer game and it's got Dead Ninja in it, and realistically, if I can avoid gaming with him with D&D, I'm good.
I thought that
It-
he was on break anyway because of school, and that's why we weren't doing the other game,
Um,
the Sunday game.
no, I can't do Sunday.
Because it's right now. No. Dead Ninja on the 24th of August. When I asked, hey, any word on tomorrow because of the thing, he said, I think Dragon is taking a break because school.
Oh,
That's what Dead Ninja told me.
honestly, he's Nath. Dragon has just been his life's been rather chaotic lately.
Right. But I thought that was why he wasn't doing the Sunday game, so I was surprised to hear he was doing a Monday game.
No. The reason why we weren't doing Sunday was because I had school,
I see.
or not at school. I had work on Sundays.
Do you still have work on Sundays?
It varies. It flexes. I can't trust my boss.
Okay, because I work next Sunday too, but then after that I don't have to work Sundays.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know with my work. Hell, I'm trying to get a new job. So, but I'm gonna head out, guys. You all have a good night.
You
Yep.
too.
Good game,
I
fellas.
might jump out and go play some paladins. I don't know.
Okay, bye.
Checker pass where you have for any D&D or
Later.
sorry D3.
Nah, I'm probably just gonna go to my other friend's channel for a bit, and then probably head off to sleep because I have to like go to that job thing tomorrow around
Mhm.
10 a.m.
Alrighty.
So I don't want to stay up for too much. Sorry.
Yeah, no
Alright.
worries, man.
So, but speaking of which, I was doing it on the Switch. Did a hardcore as a necromancer. Not gonna lie, that was kind of boring as fuck. It's basically the build I did was just fucking mob mode, mob mentality.